Back in 2020, Pokemon did a Pokemon of the Year voted by you, where fans all over the world got to vote for their favorite Pokemon. And after all those votes got condensed down, we got a top 30 list of the most popular Pokemon, with the top 5 being Umbreon, Charizard, Mimikyu, Lucario, and the most popular Pokemon or Pokemon of the Year was Greninja. So I thought it would be a fun challenge to go into PokeRogue, the game where you go through 200 floors of endless battling up until you get to fight Eternatus, playing with only Pokemon from this list of 30. And to start off our run, I'm going to be choosing Charizard, and then Lucario, and finally the number 1 pick, Greninja. So let's see if we can beat PokeRogue with the top 30 Pokemon of the Year from 2020. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Nerd Comedy Gaming, and honestly, I'm excited to be playing some more PokeRogue. They've changed quite a bit. Like, the UI's changed a bit in the main menu and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool. And I'm excited to just play this game with the top 30 Pokemon from 2020. I didn't even know they did this until I looked it up the other day. I was just trying to find the most popular Pokemon to mess around with or whatever. And I found that list. I was like, wow, they did this? I didn't get a vote in this. I don't know how I didn't, but I didn't, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm very surprised that Greninja made number 1, but hey, I guess, yo, that's the dog right there. You know what I'm saying? Greninja, that's that guy. You know what I'm saying? What a homie, which is pretty sick. And we're gonna see the only other Pokemon we can catch during this run is Pokemon from that top 30 list, which a lot of them are gonna be hard to come by, like Rayquaza was on the list and things like that. So we'll see what our luck looks like, but we're gonna try our best here. I forgot to mention that we can finally actually rename Pokemon. So I'm gonna go through my subscriber list real quick and rename all these guys real quick. Dude, how did I not do this before? I mean, this is so awesome. We've been wanting this for a minute. So shout out to these subscribers. You're gonna be a part of the team, and if we get any more Pokemon, more subscribers are gonna be named after them. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're subbed. Make sure you're subbed. You can be a part of the crew. It's time to see if we can put together a dream team from 2020 of the Pokemon fans voted for to beat PokeRogue. Of course, in the beginning, it's light work for our team. We fought Ivy, and she brought in a Cyndaquil and a Pidove for us. Pretty easy for us to deal with overall, but we actually found our 4th member for the team pretty quickly. Why am I not surprised that the first Pokemon that we see that's on the top 30 list is Pikachu himself? I mean, it's just meant to be, the absolute GOAT. Of course, we're gonna catch him right now and get a Pikachu on the team. Great ball, you're mine, buddy. We got a Pikachu. Sick form cosplay. Was there something off about that Pikachu? Was that Pikachu wearing an outfit? I didn't see a fit on. Was that Pikachu fitted and I just didn't even notice? Am I tripping? Either way, let's name him after a subscriber. Now for this run, I didn't have too much of a game plan built up on how we should tackle this. I mean, we have 4 pretty strong Pokemon already. All we needed to do was find more Pokemon and maybe get some amazing items like a Mega Bracelet and just decimate the floors ahead of us. Now the thing is, since we're so restricted for our team with only 30 Pokemon, a map was key because not every biome even has Pokemon we can use. With the map, we can try to figure out what's the best route for us and give us the best optimal chance of finding something for the team. Now I will say, for the first chunk of floors, we didn't really get that kind of luck, but we did get to experience something amazing in the 30s. We just got an insane item, Mega Bracelet. Really early on floor 34 is honestly huge. And we're going against Team Flare as well. This is a first for me. So Mega Bracelet's huge because we can get Mega Charizard and Mega Lucario. And if we get lucky with 2 other Pokemon on our team, there's some other Megas we could possibly get on the team as well. This is actually huge. That is actually game changing. And also Team Flare is kind of interesting. I haven't fought Team Flare before, so we'll see what they feel like in terms of the teams.
But wait, there's more.
I don't have any shinies on the team, and you're telling me 2 floors later I also get a Dynamax band? So we could possibly get Dynamax like Pikachu on top of the Megas. That's, yo, that's kind of game changing. That's actually really nuts. I don't think I've had that kind of luck on a classic run in a long time. I love that I got both of these items. I mean, getting it back to back at an early floor is pretty amazing. Of course, we should be able to get a Max Mushroom and Mega Stone at some point, right? It's pretty early. Now, all we had to do was really just blast through these floors, hope for the map, and some new Pokemon. We did get some luck. We got a Light Ball for our Pikachu, but nothing else of key importance. So we just let our Charizard dominate the entirety of this game. I mean, we fought Ivy, and let me tell you, she was absolutely washed compared to our team, which felt beautiful, but luckily she did bring us something special instead of just a headache. We got the map, which means it's time for us to make a proper game plan. We need to choose proper routes to give us the optimal Pokemon chance to grow our team to the dream team of 2020. So here's the plan. Our first map of choice was Grassy Fields, all for the chance of hopefully finding the 13th most popular Pokemon, Bulbasaur, which then will take us to the tall grass, which sadly doesn't have any Pokemon on the top 30 list, but I knew this risk. And I still took a chance on it because we can follow up in a forest and possibly get number 24 Lycanroc, 28 Sceptile, 22 Decidueye, and 16 Rowlet all in one swoop. Are you guys still with me? This is Pokemon life or death here, so be serious. Focus up on this game plan. Now after the forest, we can go to the jungle or meadow, which I decided to take the craziest gamble and go meadow because we can get number 9 Gardevoir or 20 Eevee. But most importantly, after the meadow, we have a 50% chance of going to the Fairy Cave, which only has Gardevoir there, but the biggest chance of all comes after the Fairy Cave. The chance to go to space and find the legendary Rayquaza. Look, I know it's a crazy dream, but hear me out. Wouldn't it also make this absolutely amazing to catch? Like, that would be sick to find on this run. Yeah, we could have gone jungle and to ancient ruins to almost guarantee a number 10 Gengar, 17 Aegislash, and 18 Chandelure, but where's the fun in that? So you know the plan. It's time to execute. We go through the grassy field. Sadly, no Bulbasaur in sight, so that's one fail. Next, the tall grass, but of course, it's a waste of time. There's nothing there for us. But then the forest, and we get absolutely nothing for the team. But it's okay. We're going to the meadow now, and which we actually got literally nothing for the team again, which stung a bit in my heart, but hear me out. Now it's time to see if we get the infamous Fairy Cave. Yeah, we didn't. So we got sent back to the plains and had to restart our biome cycle again. It was so heartbreaking, but luckily we have enough floors to keep pushing through to find things for us, right? I do also want to mention we did fight the Team Flare boss on floor 115, and he was extremely light work. Let's just rock a flamethrower. We should be chilling. Honchkrow. There we go. Easy peasy. Our first time defeating Team Flare out here. Hopefully, we'll be able to do the same once we get the rematch later. We'll see how that one goes. But we got some reviving to do. Let's bring back the squad. There we go. That should be fine. I don't think we necessarily need to... full HP them right now. I think we're kind of chilling. Now, most of you guys are probably saying, yo, nerd, if the meadow route didn't work for you, why don't you go towards the jungle route and get other more feasible Pokemon? Well, that's what a smart person without an ego would do. That ain't me. So I completely tried to redo the same loop of biomes in hope of something positive happening for us. And let me tell you, we got absolutely nothing again. Now, this felt even more painful than the first time. Not only did we get no Pokemon, but we also have yet to get any Mega Stones or Max Mushrooms for the team. I was just in shambles. But you know what they say, third time's the charm, right? You know what I'm saying? So once again, I choose to do the grassy field route. Although the amount of floors left, we weren't gonna have a chance to fully do this cycle again. But we also arrived on floor 165, which was the most challenging battle I've had yet in PokeRogue for the rematch with the Team Flare boss. This match was so intense. He had a Flutter Mane off rip, so I decided to swap out, bring Alfie, and he swapped out his Mega Gyarados. I used Thunder, hoping we can kill it instantly like the first time. I was wrong. We got hit by Aqua Tail, and Alfie is now dead. Goodbye, buddy. So I bring out Greninja, thinking, all right, let's do Spikes. That should be fine. He isn't going to do too much to us. He misses his attack. Light work, easy. And I'm like, no, I'm going to keep him in. I'm going to Moonblast him. This should be super effective. It should be good. We got him to half. Oh yeah, that's the game plan. We're doing it right now. He uses double edge. Ouch. But next move is probably going to do a lot of damage to our next Pokemon, so I stay in for another Moon Blast to take out his Mega Gyarados. Now after that, he brought out Yveltal or Yveltal. I always forget how to pronounce it. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just use Water Shurikens because Greninja's gonna die. He's done. But at least he can get in some damage and help out the squad, right? You know what I'm saying? And of course, he kills us. But it's okay. We bring in Angry Book Lucario to do something dangerous, an Aura Sphere, which does absolutely nothing to Goldango that he swapped into. So I swap back to Charizard. He used Make It Rain. Does a little bit of damage. It hurt my soul. It does hurt a little bit. And I'm like, you know what? Flamethrower. He stayed in. I destroy it. Crazy. And now he brings out Pyroar. I'm not afraid of that. Easy peasy. Earth Power. You're done, buddy. And now he had a Goodra, which tanked a bit of our Flamethrower, and it hit us back with Scald, which was extremely dangerous. Luckily, our Charizard was staying in the fight, baby. I used an Oblivion Wing. He didn't have that much HP. I knew it would kill it, and I'd get some HP back. It was important to do. And now he sends out his Flutter Mane to try and finish off our Charizard, and this is where it gets a little scary. I swap into Angry Book, even though how dangerous that could have been, and I was like, I'm risking it, and I hit it with an Ice Punch, and I'm trying my best, hoping for the best, because I don't know how dangerous Flutter Mane could be. And it's a pretty dangerous Pokemon so far. But luckily our speed is rising, and we are able to take out Flutter Mane. Now with his final Pokemon, the legendary Yveltal, always forget its name, I had to do what I had to do. Another Ice Punch, bringing it to half HP. But of course we lose Lucario in the battle. And now we have Charizard who tanks a Hurricane with Focus Band on 1 HP, killing Yveltal with an Oblivion Wing. Bro, we did it. On 1 HP and a Dream.
That was an insanely close match. Way too close for comfort. I thought it was over, bro. We need to find other Pokemon. If we were so close to losing that battle, I'm positive we're going to lose to Ivy later. Like, we have to win. We had to find other Pokemon ASAP. We need to fill this team out, bro. That match was insanely sweaty, but we still have time to find something on these floors, right? But it wasn't so simple because we had to get through the Elite Four. Starting off with Sydney, we actually dealt with extremely easily. Same as Phoebe, she was no match for our 4-man dream team. And neither was Glacia. She couldn't keep up with our team either. And the last Elite Four member, Drake, tried his best, but we absolutely fried his team to a crisp, which is such a yikes for this Elite Four, man. But then we finally got to deal with the champion, Steven, which I will say did give us some trouble. He had a Dialga, which kind of had me shivering in my timbers, you know what I'm saying? I was a little scared.
Hate to see it, Steven, and it was the first time I've ever fought you, and it was kind of light work to take out your Elite Four. Yikes. The freaking Flare villain team was more difficult than you, bro. Way more difficult. And also, we never were able to find any other Pokemon, which is great. And this list is from 2020, so all these Gen 9ers are not going to be allowed on the team, which is just fantastic. We're going to have to beat Ivy and Eternatus with 4 Pokemon. Alright. To the 190s with only 4 Pokemon, meaning we had little hope of defeating Ivy. All that luck in the beginning seemingly disappeared, and well, watch for yourself.
Now it's time for this serious fight. Almost every single time, if not every single time we fought Ivy so far, she instant swaps into her fish and I insta kill it. Yep. She's done it again. She's done it, I think, 3 times. That's like her first move constantly, because I've always had Charizard first. And it's just amazing. It's beautiful. Haxorus, Dragon Breath, should die. Beautiful. Okay. We've been able to destroy her team pretty easily for the most part. But, yeah. This guy's the game changer here. How are we going to do Outrage? And we're dead. Oh, no.
Oh my god, Outrage is just gonna kill whatever comes out. I'm gonna set up spikes. Yep. Oh no. I don't think we'll be able to win this. I'm gonna try Ice Punch. It's swapped. That's not the Pokemon we would like to see. Especially because this is all we have left on the team. Oh, Earth Power. Okay. Oh no. That's game. I have nothing for her Goldengo. Normally I'd have a Charizard. I don't this time. And she still has the rest of her team. Nope. Man, that sucks that we couldn't find any other Pokemon from that 2020 list. There was 30 Pokemon and we couldn't find anything besides a Pikachu. Sadly, that's going to be it for our run. We got folded by Ivy. I wish I found more Pokemon for the team, but it just didn't work out that way. And if you made it this far in the video, I do want to mention that this is actually day 3 of 50 daily YouTube videos. So make sure you're subscribed, and we're going to be posting a lot of content every single day of Pokemon ROM hack games like not PokeRogue, like Emerald Rogue, PokeRogue videos, and so many other games all in these next 50 days leading up to TwitchCon. I wanted to kind of challenge myself, similar to how the YouTuber Afro Senju has been challenging himself for 100 days, but I just want to give it a shot. So hopefully you guys will stick around and check out all those videos, and we'll see how it goes. But I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Peace out. Dab on 'em.